What exactly do you guys want from Devin Haney, and why don't you want it from your favorite fighter? Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get the hands. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
All I see is constant lives, videos, constant conversations, articles, and interviews about Devin Haney this and Devin Haney that and Devin Haney this and Devin Haney that. So I'm asking, what exactly is it that you guys want from Devin Haney? Like I'm confused at what exactly it is that you want. I know some people will say, "Oh, we want Devin to fight Tank," and I'll say, "Me too." Now, how do we get there? You guys will give me a litany of things, but everything you give me will be what Devin has to do. Yeah, Devin, what Devin thing got to do is Devin got to sign to the PBC to prove he wants it. Sign to the PBC, and that will prove he even wants to fight Tank. But there are fighters who are signed to the PBC right now that are calling for Tank, and Tank is not fighting them. So why does signing to the PBC just to prove you want Tank? Why is that a thing when there's people over there that are signed, like Frank Martin, Gary Russell? They're signed over there. Subriel Matisse was signed over there. They didn't even make him the offer to fight Tank. Gary Antoine Russell is over there. These people are signed to the PBC right now, signed. So why didn't those guys get a fight? Why aren't those guys fighting? They're signed right now, signed. So you want Devin to sign to the PBC just to prove he wants to fight Tank. So him saying it is not good enough. Okay. Conor Benn is not signed to the PBC. Shakur Stevenson is not signed to the PBC. I don't see you guys saying that Conor Benn don't really want to fight Tank. I don't see y'all saying Shakur Stevenson don't really want to fight Tank, because you guys use Shakur Stevenson as a guard dog to Tank when it comes to Devin. So this is another thing. Why I asked you guys, what is it that you want? You said, "Oh, BF, your best fight the best." So why don't you want the best to fight the best? Why don't you want Devin and Shakur to fight? I do. I want Devin and Shakur to fight. I got no problem with Devin and Shakur fighting. I think that's a great fight. But why are you blaming Devin for that? Devin gave him 3 offers. He turned them all down. How can you blame the man that's given an offer? So we can start at step 1. We both want Devin to fight Shakur. We want those fights. We want that. If Devin gave this man an offer, 3 of them, and he turned it down, how is that Devin's fault? Like, I understand you guys can make all these narratives and, oh well, he should have just waited for the WBC, or he should have just gave him more. I understand that you say all these things. I really do. It makes sense to say them, but they don't make sense in reality because Devin did give him more. The guy you said Devin should just fight Shakur because Shakur wanted more money. That's why the fight didn't happen. But Shakur made less money to fight Edwin De Los Santos. So he turned down more money to fight Devin and fought for less money against somebody else. And I don't see you guys saying anything about that. You're not saying anything. You're just saying, well, he's a champion. Well, yeah, he's a champion. But if he would have beat Devin, he would have been an undisputed champion. And he would have made more money to do it. So how was that on Devin for offering him more money for all the belts than he made to fight for one? That right there is confusing to me. And on the inverse, I say, well, if you wanted Devin to fight Shakur, didn't you want Devin to fight Frank? And if you wanted Devin to fight Frank, then shouldn't you be mad at Shakur for the same thing that you claim Devin did to him? Because Shakur wanted more money. Shakur wanted more money to fight Devin, and Devin didn't give it. Frank wanted more money to fight Shakur, and Shakur didn't give it. So Devin is a duck and to blame because he didn't give Shakur what Shakur wanted as the mandatory, with no belts and nothing to offer. But Shakur didn't duck Frank. Frank's the duck for not taking what Shakur offered him. You don't even make sense. And I know y'all be in the comments making a whole bunch of stuff up and saying a whole bunch of this and saying a whole bunch of that. And, oh, it's different, BF. It's not different. One fighter asked for more money to fight Devin. Devin gave him more. He asked for more. Devin gave him more. He asked for more. Devin gave him more. He wanted more than that. Devin said, no, I'm tapped out. This is all you're getting. The other fighter agreed to everything and then said, wait, hold up. There's more money here. No, I want more. And then Shakur bounced. So you want something for Devin that you don't want for Shakur. So you blame Devin for Shakur wanting more money. It's Devin's fault that Shakur wanted more. And then you blame Frank for wanting more from Shakur. Absolutely insane. And then you'll come in and you'll say that I am capping and protecting Devin. Why would I do that? I want him to fight Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is the one that priced himself out. So you can say Frank priced himself out too. Okay, if that's what you want to say, cool. Frank and Shakur priced themselves out. Now, how is that Devin's fault? Because remember, you guys blame Devin. You blame Devin. That's who you blame. You blame Devin. Say you want Tank to fight Devin. That's fine. I want that fight too. That's a great fight. Amazing fight. The biggest fight in boxing is Tank and Devin. Is Tank going to send Devin an offer? Anything. Devin said, give me the exact same thing that Ryan Garcia got. Instead, if Tank would have said, oh, bet, here you go. Here is 136, rehydration clause. You got 2.5 million guaranteed. And we'll do a 50-50 pay-per-view split. There you go. You guys would not say, no, Tank, don't do it. You would say, yeah, Tank, offer. Now you got to take it, Devin. You got to take it, Devin. Now you got to take it. That's what y'all would say. Oh, no, you said you would take it. You said you would do this. You would do that. That's what you'd say. But because Tank didn't send anything, You guys are like, oh man, Devin ain't gonna do it because Devin said he want a rehydration clause. He not gonna do a rehydration. Devin said he not leaving out of 140. And then I'll play that Ryan Garcia said the same thing. And then you'll change the subject again. Well, why would Tank send an offer if if Devin talking like that? But Ryan was talking like that. It didn't stop Tank from sending something to Ryan. And what's wild about this situation is you say this about Devin. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Devin can't say nothing. He can't even say what he'll take. He can't say, give me what Ryan got, bro. He not a draw like Ryan. But Ryan's never fought on pay-per-view without Tank. Devin has fought on pay-per-view without Tank twice. So Devin's pay-per-view numbers are more accurate, whatever they are. If you want to lie and say he did 30,000, that's fine. Show me 30,000 pay-per-view buys from Ryan Garcia without Tank Davis. You cannot, because he's never fought on pay-per-view without Tank Davis. So his numbers are not verified or justified. His numbers, honestly, could be because he fought Tank Davis. Because had he fought anybody else, his numbers wouldn't be 1.2 million. They were because he fought Tank. So, since we can honestly say that because he's never fought anywhere else, then Devin has more pay-per-views than Ryan. So why wouldn't Devin get the same deal or better than what Ryan got? You guys are justifying Tank not sending anything. Yet again, then you want Devin to send something to Subriel Matisse. You want Devin to send something to Shakur Stevenson. Something else, not send something, send Shakur exactly what he wants. You want Devin to send Shakur what he wants, exactly what he wants. He wants 50-50. Send him 50-50. Or you're ducking. That's what he wants. I know y'all will be in the comments, no, BF, he never wanted 50-50. Yes, he did. That's exactly what he wanted. And that's exactly what he said when they asked him, if Devin comes back down to 135, what's the split? And he said 50-50 out of his own mouth, but I know you guys don't care about that. I know you don't care about that. But y'all will be the same ones that tell this man to send Subriel Matisse an offer. Why don't he send Matisse an offer? He's the A-side, right? He's the A-side to Matisse. Send Matisse an offer. He's the A-side, but you won't tell Tank the A-side to send Devin one. You'll make excuses about Tank. Man, I wouldn't even send one without him. Why won't Devin go after Teofimo Lopez? Well, who's the A-side? Devin or Tio? Devin's the A-side because Devin did pay-per-views, BF. Okay, cool. If Devin's the A-side, cool. Teofimo Lopez said he wants $20 million to fight him. I want $20 million to fight you. That's what he said. Then he came back and said, oh, I didn't say 20 million. I said 10 million. So you want 10 million to fight Devin. But if Devin says, Tank, give me the same offer that you gave Ryan, which was 2.5 million flat, plus 50% pay-per-views. You guys say, oh man, you can't even ask for nothing. You can't ask. You're not the A-side. You can't ask for nothing. But Tio can say, give me 10 million. I want 10 million. I want 10 million. And you guys say, well, you know, you're the A-side. You're the A-side. Why don't you? So once again, you want Devin to do things that you would not tell your favorite fighter to do. And if you say that Tio is the A-side to Devin, then why isn't Tio sending Devin an offer? If Tio wants 10 million, then why isn't Tio saying, hey, Bob Arum, what's this fight worth? Oh, 15 million? Bet. I want 10, send Devin 5. Send him an offer for 5. Why isn't Bob Arum doing this? Why isn't Tio doing this? If he's the A-side. Everything that you guys want Devin to do, you make excuses for anybody else to not do. To not do. Gary Antoine Russell has called out Subriel Matisse 3 times. 3 times. Called him out. 3 times. When Gary Antoine Russell mentioned Devin Haney, 15, 16,000 views per video. When Gary Antoine Russell calls for Subriel Matisse, 2,000 views. And then you'll tell me that nobody knows Devin Haney. Nobody knows him. Nobody cares about no Devin. Devin ain't nobody. You want things for Devin. You demand Devin do things that you do not demand anybody else to do. I wonder why that is. Wonder why that is. Could it be that y'all just hate Devin Haney? That be? It's a very valid and simple question. Why do you guys want Devin? What do you want from Devin? What do you want him to do? And whatever you want him to do, whatever y'all want from Devin, why don't you want it from anybody else? Don't you want the exact same thing? If Devin's the A side and he can send contracts, then why aren't y'all telling Tank that? Tank, you're the A side to everybody. You want Devin, you want Loma, you want Shakur, send him a contract. What's the problem? But instead, y'all say nothing. Man, I wonder why. I know why, but I wonder what y'all gonna say. I'll read the comments. BFTB, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.